Everybody, Geek here, and I'm coming to you guys with another video. And this video is about another product that I showed in a haul, which I will link the haul video below if you haven't seen it. But I wanted to take the time to actually swatch this palette for you and give you guys, I guess my first impression, because I've only used this palette once. So without any further ado, let's get on to these swatches. First off, this palette is by Maybelline and it is called the Nudes palette, okay, or the Nudes. And it is a drugstore product, you guys. Maybelline is a drugstore product, and I've never seen a palette like this at the drugstore ever before. It has 12 eyeshadows. I don't think I've ever seen a 12 eyeshadow pan palette from the drugstore, let alone Maybelline. Once I heard about this and I saw swatches of it, I really wanted to get my hands on it. However, I did not locate this palette anywhere. So my sister from another mister, that's what we call each other, here on YouTube by the name of Queen Mika 28, you guys have heard me talk about her before. She bought me this palette and sent it to me. Thank the Lord. Thank you, girl, because I haven't seen it anywhere, and I still haven't seen it even after receiving it, okay? It doesn't have any names of the eyeshadows on this palette, but I will tell you that on the back, it gives you recommendations on looks that you can create. It gives you looks in the form of quads. It gives you looks to create in the form of trios, and it gives you looks to create in the form of duos. For example, these 4 colors you can kind of use on one look, okay? Then it'll say as far as trios, okay, these 3 colors you can use on one look. That's just an example. So if you're new to makeup, or if you're new to eyeshadow application, I should say, it gives you some sort of guide to go by, okay? So that's pretty nice. It says swatches and how-tos at Maybelline.com/eyeshadow. How cool is that? And if you guys are interested in seeing a look on this eyeshadow palette, I'll be happy to create one. But in the meantime, let me insert a picture on a look I already did. Oh, and I posted it on Instagram. So if you guys follow me, you've already seen this picture, okay? So let's get into the swatches, like as I said, for like the second time, all right? I'm gonna start with the first row. So here's the first color on the top row, and I have used this as a tear duct color. This next color right here, I have not used. It seems pretty cool. This next color right here, I have used as a brow bone highlight, and it is very powdery, so you wanna be a little careful with it, but it came out really good. Now, this next color is a bronzy type color, and I did use that on my lid, but it's similar to my skin tone with just like a little sheen, I guess. So I went over it with another color. I didn't wear it alone. And this next color is kind of like a mocha color, and it doesn't show up too much either. It gives me actually like an ashy look, so I haven't used that yet. And then this color is like a charcoal gray in their palette. So that is the first row. On to the second. And here is the second row. Now this is like a light brown color. I have not used that yet. This one is more of a deeper brown color. You can use it on your outer V or to deepen up your crease if you're my skin tone. And this color is a gold color that I actually used on top of this bronzy color because it wasn't giving me enough color, as I mentioned. So I went on top of it with this color, and they really work well together. And the next color has just a small sheen to it, but it's like a deep brown. You can use it to do your outer V if you want to. I don't know that I would really use that on a crease because I really don't like putting shimmer in my crease, but not a bad color. The next color is like a rose type color, and I really like this color. I haven't used it yet, but I think this is the next one I'm going to use. And the color from this one reminds me of one of those colors in the Naked 3 palette. I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe I'll try to do a comparison to see how close these colors are. I don't know, we'll see. But I like this color and I can't wait to try it. And this one right here is black. Now this is not really a true black, and as you can see, it didn't even swatch the greatest. So these are the colors from the palette. So my thoughts on the palette, or my first impression on this palette, is that it, first of all, it retails for $9.99, I'm hearing. Mika said that she purchased it for like $13, I think, at CVS. But I've heard that it is at other drugstores and maybe Bed Bath & Beyond for like $9.99. So for the price of this palette and for the quality of the shadows for the price, I think it's a great deal, especially for beginners. I know that when I first started in makeup and I was trying to build up my collection and I was trying to have like different eyeshadows to go to for different looks or to practice, I did not want to go to MAC or Urban Decay or any of those higher end stores. I wasn't interested in spending that much on an eyeshadow because, I mean, let's face it, I didn't even have like the skills, so I didn't even know what to do with it. So if you're a beginner, this is amazing. If you're an intermediate makeup user, it's amazing. Even if you're, you know, pretty advanced and you're a makeup artist, I think this is a nice palette. Now, would I put it in my kit and use it on clients? Probably not. However, when you travel, sometimes you don't want to pack your expensive eyeshadow palettes because I know luggage gets lost or you may end up leaving something. If you're like me, I feel like every time I go somewhere away from home, I end up leaving something. So $9.99, you definitely can afford to buy another one. So it's definitely worth the purchase, if not for anything else, for traveling and for beginners, okay? I do believe it is in their permanent collection. I have not heard anything about it being limited edition. And just in case I left anything out, you guys, feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section and I will address them as soon as I'm able, as I try to address all my comments. Or if you have this palette, I would love to know your thoughts, okay, you guys? Like, I am open to conversing with you guys and sharing our experience and just talking about, you know, your pros and cons about the palette, okay? So if you enjoyed this video and it helped you in any way possible, don't forget to thumbs up. And until the next video, you guys have an awesome, blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.